Nappicast is tracking that winter storm next week. Yeah, there it is, snow. But first, did you see the video I did about the alignment that's coming tonight? Yeah, the planets are aligning. Check this out. Look up tonight, you're going to see the planets, the planetary alignment. Mars, Venus, Saturn. So, about 90 minutes to 2 hours after sunset in a clear and dark spot. And a fun fact about winter is yes, it's a lot colder outside, but also there's less moisture up in the atmosphere because of the lack of the subtropical jet stream. So, it makes it easier for our eyes to see things like the planets. Enjoy. So that's that. You can check that out tonight, happening right now, the planetary alignment. Give it another half hour or so, depending on what time you're watching this, and get out there and check it out. Let's talk about the storm here, and here it is. Yeah, now it's not a major storm, but you get an area of low pressure to form in the Gulf of Mexico. I'm sorry, the Gulf of Maine. Yeah, we'll talk about all that another time, but yeah, the Gulf of Maine, and there's your low pressure forming. This is behind an Arctic front that's already come through, so the temperature is cold enough. So you're going to get low pressure to form in the Gulf of Maine, and then it's going to track northeast. So it's going to throw that moisture right into that cold air, and we're going to get snow here. Yes, not really a nor'easter, but it's a little mini one, right? So we're going to get some snow. It's going to be light. It's going to be fluffy. So snowfall ratios with this are going to be pretty high, was that low is pushing through. And then the cold air is just really going to pour in behind that. Yeah, we'll get to all that. Right now on the surface analysis, show you what's going on. We have a warm front to our south and west. This warm front is on the way here, and eventually we're going to warm up just a bit. We're going to get above freezing tomorrow, so we'll take every bit of that on your Sunday. So there's the storm. I want to show you snowfall amounts. Now, this is not my actual handmade from scratch forecast just yet, but it does show the amounts. It's a first look at things. This is valid through Wednesday. So Wednesday morning through Wednesday night. Here is your snowfall. Now, most of it here is south the Katahdin region, general 2 to 4 inch stripe at 10 to 1. Now, with ratios being a little bit higher, obviously you're going to have more like 4 to 6 in some spots. So we'll have to wait and see about the exact forecast that I put out. Probably tomorrow, either middle of the day or afternoon, I'll get that snow map made. It'll be out there so you can take a look at it. I'm not 100% in on the storm yet as far as amounts, but right now it is trending more along the coastline than it is, especially up in the mountains. But the mountains will get that snow from the snow squalls and the Arctic front that's going to push through. So there's the storm. There's the first look at the snow amounts, but I want to talk about the cold. Now, it's Maine. It's winter. You can't make too big a deal of the cold. It has been cold already. We've survived, obviously, worse cold snaps. But when the forecast here Thursday night into Friday, it is going to be a lot colder. Yeah, 10, 4, -6. That's nothing that's too bad. But watch what happens here as I put the map and the timeline into motion and we go out a bit. How about Friday morning? This is Friday morning at about 4 o'clock in the morning. Single digits and sub-zero. This is not the wind chill. These temperatures are sub-zero without the wind. So it's going to be cold. Is it going to be the most earth-shattering, coldest time it's ever happened in Maine? No. But it is going to be cold, and it will be the coldest because the polar vortex is coming to town, just a piece of it. And it's going to be on top of us, not over the Midwest, not over the Rockies, not over Ohio. It's going to be on top of Maine. So we'll get the coldest part of this. And yes, it's Maine. We don't make a big deal, but it is going to be cold. And then for the weekend that's coming up next weekend, we begin to warm up because of, once again, here comes that southwesterly breeze. So we're already up into the 20s by next weekend. So we're going to warm up. On jasonnappyweather.com, there's the blog. You can check out all of my thoughts about whether or not we're going to have a big storm in February or not. I've got it all here, updated every day. And on nappicast.com, there's the forecast for Sunday, January 26th. Sun and clouds, mountain snow, temperatures 40 at the coast. I'm going for a walk. That's nice. Although with the breeze 15 to 25, it's not a warm breeze. It's going to definitely make it feel chilly with a temperature of 40, but with the breeze, it doesn't feel warm. And also, there it is on Facebook. If you want to follow along on Facebook, let me just close this out here. There you go. Maine's #1 most trusted and accurate for weather. All that stuff is right there on Facebook. You can get it anytime you want. Thank you so much for following. Thank you for being a part of this community here. I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. Snowmap is coming.